actually up here in Iowa looking at some stains up here at Kelly Garrett's field day. And, it's kind of amazing where I'm at in the South, corn's already tasseled. Where you're at, corn's not quite to this stage yet, right?
Well, I've got it all over the place, right? So, I mean, we've got corn that is probably V5, V6, and then we got corn that is getting ready to tassel this week. So we're kind of all over the place. But, I mean, I would say normally we're probably in that just pre-tassel. We'd be V2.
What's your next application?
That's really what we need to talk about, because we talk about all these extra add-ons.
That's right.
That we talk about all the time, and how can we use them? Everybody wants to say it's a snake oil, it's this, it's that, but add-ons are a true benefit to farmers.
Yeah.
Because of if we know where to use them at. So I mean, for me, I'm in that V10 to V12. Let's just say that I'm in there. So I mean, what I'm targeting is I'm getting ready for the next version. The next version is like I need to start ramping up phosphorus, because I know that when we get ready to get into reproduction, I know that on a curve what my plant uptake is going to be. So I'm kind of targeting phosphorus. I'm backing off of a little potassium, really. So, and I'll kind of change that later on. So, I mean, my next one is I'm looking, fungicide that'll carry me to ground seven, because I don't fungicide anything to ground seven. So, my next application is going to be high phosphorus load. Yeah, right. I'm probably going to put a PGR in there to kind of kick it in the butt, try to kind of get it going. Helps mitigate some stress. I'm going to put some potassium in there. That'll help mitigate stress, but not a high load of.
And talking about stress, where I'm at in Tennessee right now, it's in the upper 90s during the day. We're in the pollination stage, probably past pollination stage on a lot of our corn. You're getting ready to do that, and your temperatures are high
exactly
too.
Where I am.
When you put these PGRs, you put sugars in there, stuff like that, it really helps keep those plants synced up. So it keeps that tassel coming out, that silk coming out at the same timing. And you were talking about where you are. So I'm a little bit different. I'm getting ready. I'll do an early fungicide at the V10. I'm probably getting ready to start scouting for southern rust, because that's what to get us. Okay. If we start seeing southern rust, we're going to put out another fungicide, maybe put out another PGR in some form, but also start adding that potassium for that grain field late season. And I think that's where you're going. It's amazing what you can do throughout the different things. We talk about sap tests, where that's going, stuff like that. Everything I've been pulling on my farm, I'm deficient phosphorus. And so you already know the curve you're going to be playing. History usually repeats itself. Just have a plan in place and run with it.
Well, it's not really about advising. You know what I mean? Like, we've been for years and years. My father always says, I'm building the soil. I'm building the soil. How long do you want to go till you build the soil? Because you're 85 years old. Yeah. Are you done yet?
Yeah.
And I know we're never done. I mean, there is crop removal, but I'm more about growing the plant. And then when you talk about growing the plant, it kind of changes your mindset. And that's where some of these add-ons come in. And, when you talk about add-ons, I mean, we're talking about real return on investment. And if you just have to reallocate some of those funds out the front end,
yeah,
you know what I mean? And then kind of put them somewhere.
Well, it doesn't need it in the front end, right?
Right.
So, I mean, that's the big thing. And, you look at everything. I think that's why you've been successful like you have on soybeans, because you've managed them as a crop from start to finish. Anyways, be interested to see what's going on. Temple's got a field day coming up in August, the end of August. I got one at the beginning of August. We'll keep you posted on those dates, and we look forward to seeing everybody there.